Is Kylian Mbappe sweet-talking William Saliba to Real Madrid? Guys, big question, and I've gone ahead to add these dots, and I'm smelling a rat. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. This is the Arsenal News Show. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Remember, we want to hit 21,000 subscribers, and guys, just jog on and obviously continue to subscribe. Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. This is the Rokani David, and you can as well call me RD, and we're here talking Saliba Mbappe affair. I'm seeing someone who is sweet talking a player of Arsenal to take him to Real Madrid. You know how many likes? 400 likes on this video, and the rest will be history. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims. Barakallahu fikum, and let's go on. Now, we all know that there are rumors and stories have always gone ahead to really be put out that Real Madrid is eyeing William Saliba. No doubt about that. They are really looking at him as one of those central defenders to come in through and replace Rudiger. Remember, Rudiger, I think the next 2-3 years will be really phasing out, but with them getting in Kylian Mbappe, they're looking to obviously build loads of French cocoons into the team, and Kylian Mbappe has gone ahead to say lots of things on William Saliba, and it looks like their rapport and bond is really huge, and Real Madrid might be using Kylian Mbappe to obviously come up and really put up a pursue and convincement to this guy known as William Saliba to leave Arsenal and obviously go ahead and really play for them. Remember, he went ahead to renew his contract, in 2023, the summer of 2023, and it is a 5-year contract. He's tied to Arsenal until I think 2028. It's a 4-year contract plus a 1 furthermore year, meaning that he's still at Arsenal for all those years. But Kylian Mbappe, while they're in the Euros, and William Saliba, he has come out and said the following. I don't know whether I've gone ahead to add the dots wrongly. You will obviously go and judge me into the comment section and see whether what I've gone ahead to let you know makes sense or not. Now, in the mix is the following. Kylian Mbappe said this season, William Saliba has become a very important player for Arsenal and is among the best centre-backs in the Premier League. He's starting to get minutes with us. It's now up to him to find his place. For me, he has all the qualities to, in time, be a starter with the Les Blues, So, when you look at all those statements that Kylian Mbappe is really making, you really understand that he has gone ahead to appreciate the player in William Saliba. As I've always told you that for me in the world, William Saliba is the best right-sided centre-back. No one comes close to him. You can name all the right-sided centre-backs in the world. This guy is the best. If you're obviously to really talk about the abilities of any defender, the height, the composure, game reading, game awareness, winning early duels, winning ground duels, passing the ball, risking with the ball, because there are sometimes you to it that Saliba does the unexpected. You feel like he's really gonna kick that ball, out of the first third of the pitch, and he says, no, I'm just gonna compose myself better and really do the needful. The way he really reads the game, interceptions, checkmates, he's really a very good player, and no one in the world, you present me any stats of a defender that does better than William Saliba onto the right. And I've always told you that the left-sided centre-back in the world, the best, is Lisandro Martinez, because for me, he's the best technically gifted centre-back and is aggressive. Though, last season, he went ahead obviously be affected by injuries, but you saw to it that when he came back, he even led United winning the FA Cup. And I think Mikel Arteta had seen something in Lisandro Martinez and William Saliba, and I think he had it in his plans that my centre-back partnership is going to be Lisandro Martinez and William Saliba. And guys, can you imagine about that centre-back pairing? Have you ever gone to contemplate about it? Saliba on the right, Lisandro Martinez on the left. And remember, the only reason as to why Lisandro Martinez came to Manchester United was because of Erik ten Hag, because Arsenal had closed in on a deal, and Lisandro Martinez sent Erik ten Hag a message that, boss, I'm going to Arsenal, but if at all you need me, I'm going to change my mind and come your side. You understand? Remember, United had already gone ahead to miss out on Julian Timber because Timber had already gone ahead to renew his contract at Ajax. You understand? So, that would have gone ahead to be the centre-back partnership. So, back on back on Saliba, what Mbappe is saying is right. I read the story I think 2 months back, when the manager of France was like, this guy is erratic. And I was like, how come Didier Deschamps comes to make such a statement? I was really pissed, because you cannot talk about erratic defenders and you really bring in Saliba. Because if I'm to ask you the last time William Saliba made a mistake that costed the side of Arsenal, can you really even tell me when? I cannot even recall. Saliba does his job very, very well, and it's Gabriel Magalhaes that you can obviously fault for some of the mistakes that have gone ahead to result into Arsenal conceding goals. So what Mbappe is saying about this guy, he's right, and in that French national team, I think he has a place in the starting 11, because to me he's the best right-sided centre-back. You'll name Kim Min-jae, you'll name Upamecano, you'll name Virgil van Dijk, you'll name anyone he wants. You get? But this boy is just, I think, 22, 23 years of age. Let's obviously check in Saliba. Saliba is like 23. You get? And these players that you're talking about, they are not even as good as this player, at that age. He's just 23 years of age. Mark that, mark that. The boy is just 23 years of age, and he's that good. Saliba is that good, and I dub him the best centre-back in the world. Right-sided centre-back. Mbappe added on and said, I look at his journey with the pride of an older brother. There is no taboo between us, and we tease each other. For example, I often tell him that he wants to be the star of Bondi, but that it will never happen. So these two really are bonding together, and they're like brothers, and he went ahead to add onto this that showed me that these two are really close, and this is why I said Real Madrid might be using Kylian Mbappe to switch talk with this Saliba guy to obviously join him in Madrid. Now, he said, I have known William Saliba since he was very, very young. We were in the same primary school in Bondi. We played football together on our breaks, even though we were not in the same year, but he asked to play with us. We allowed it because he was already big. Then my dad trained him at AS Bondi. I'm 3 years older than him, so I saw him grow up by following his journey and his games closely. Seeing him in the national team, going from Bondi to Les Blues, made me really happy. I tried to integrate him into the group as quickly as possible. So, you understand, they have a very huge bond, from the primary school, he has gone ahead to obviously tell us everything, and when he was called for the French national team, what Mbappe did was to integrate him into the national team as up. That's what Kylian Mbappe did, and their closeness is really worrying. If I told you a person who really has eyeballs that can come in through and obviously look at the situation in a different angle altogether. I tell you, with all this attachment, the bonding with Mbappe signed to Real Madrid and rumors that Real Madrid might be going in for William Saliba, I tell you, you have to worry. Players like these that really have a very huge bond with other players for other teams can easily persuade them to obviously join the sides. That's why I'm going to let you know that is this guy, is Saliba persuading, is Saliba switch talking Mbappe to join Real Madrid? You understand? Because when you add all those dots, he would obviously want to be playing with him at Real Madrid. And I tell you, this guy is going to be getting into the French national team. At the moment he gets in the French national team, trust me, Real Madrid will come after him. It's not this summer, but the interest is there, and they'll try to use Kylian Mbappe to obviously sign him. And we obviously had a story from Fabrice Wax. He works for the RMC Sport, very credible and accurate when it comes to news coming in through from France. He as well as the Deschamps and his staff are considering to start William Saliba in Euros 2024. Right? Deschamps and his staff are considering to start William Saliba in the Euros 2024. Now, this has been long overdue. You can't tell me that this guy doesn't deserve a spot into the side of doesn't deserve a spot into the French national team. No centre-back in France is better than William Saliba, and I think their best centre-back central defense partnership should be Konate and William Saliba. And I know the manager is obsessed with Upamecano, but Upamecano is an erratic defender and is gonna cost them. You get? So for me, the position that Raphael Varane left blank at the French national team, that's where William Saliba is supposed to be playing at. You get? According to me, that's where Saliba is supposed to be playing at. And tonight, I'll be shocked if Saliba doesn't make the starting 11 of France. He's the best centre-back in France. He is. This manager has a tendency of obviously culminating these other old souls in the team that have been with him. You know, the likes of Jules Koundé, Upamecano, Theo Hernandez. There is another guy, you know. And one thing that shocked me, you know, this manager prioritized Disasi ahead of William Saliba, and I was like, Deschamps, what are you doing? Disasi ahead of William Saliba. Guys, let him get it right now, because if he doesn't get it right, I think it will backfire. Now, a little bit of a snippet of what is going to happen in the Euros. Ukraine has suffered a 3-0 loss to the side of Romania, and it has been Nicoli Stancu, Razavan Marin, Denis Dragas. 3 goals, and there was Zinchenko and Mudryk and very many others. Even that player that Arsenal want to sign, it, Zinchenko, was also in the mix, but they couldn't obviously live up to the occasion. And Romania had 9 shots, Ukraine had 13, 5 shots on target by Romania, Ukraine had 2, 28% ball possession by Romania, 72% ball possession by Ukraine, and Ukraine couldn't break down Romania, meaning that Romania was like, park the bus and we hit you on the break. 237 passes completed by Romania, Ukraine completed 591, 72% ball possession by Romania, 87% ball possession by Ukraine, 9 fouls committed by Romania, 8 fouls committed by Ukraine, 1 yellow card to both sides, no red cards issued, 1 offside to the side of Romania, and 1 offside to the side of Ukraine. 4 corners to the side of Romania, and 8 corners to the side of Ukraine. So they've gonna obviously lose by 3-0, and Romania is topping the group, and Belgium is gonna be playing Slovakia right now. And let me really bring you the starting 11s of Belgium and Slovakia, because they are already out, and Arsenal have a player into this. Now the starting 11 of Belgium has Castells in goal, Castegani right back, then Ferreira Coresco left back, then Faze and the Best into the central defense, then Mangala and Onana in the double pivot, then Jeremy Doku right back, Kevin De Bruyne, central attacking midfielder, Leandro Trossard, left attacking midfielder, and Romelu Lukaku leading the line for the side of Ukraine. So that game is really going to be interesting. When you look at the look of the team of Belgium, you obviously understand that it's really going to be a very huge affair to obviously face off. So thank you guys for watching through. Rokani remains my name. First video of the day. Into the comment section, slide in and tell me, do you think William Saliba is being sweet-talked by Kylian Mbappe to join Real Madrid with all this talk? May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum, we out.